I think the first thing, beyond just auditioning or focusing on casting, is this idea that when you enter into a realm as an artist, whether you're an actor, whether you're a designer, writer, producer, lighting design, whatever, you're entering into the realm of the unknown. You have no idea, what's going to happen at the end of a collaboration, how an audience is going to respond. So I think just by virtue of the fact that, you've sort of chosen this life, you've chosen this path, you find ways to embrace the unknown and just focus on the process, focus on the work, and making the work as honest and as truthful and as real and believable and as resonant as possible. And I think if you start to think about casting or, am I going to book this, am I not? You just create this sense of anxiety and sort of dread, and it doesn't become fun. And that's not why I think you do this. You can't punish yourself like that.
It's very stressful. Honestly, I think it's the hardest part about being an actor. Auditioning is awful. Nobody wants to audition. It's going through a job interview every couple months. And it's very stressful, especially if you need to work. So it's a reality that we have to deal with, but you can't go in the room, in the audition room, or the rehearsal room, or on stage, or on camera, thinking about it. Because if you do, if all you're worried about is how everyone else is going to see you, what it does is it takes you outside of yourself, and then you're judging yourself. And self-judgment is like the death of truth.
Yeah.
And the death of creativity.
Yeah.
If I walk into every audition and I'm like, what does the director want? How can I, make sure I'm hired? I'm not thinking about what my character wants. So I always try to find a way to give those anxieties to my character. It doesn't always work. If you're playing a really confident character, it doesn't work, but hopefully that objective is so strong that you forget about everything else. But if I'm allowed to be nervous, I just put it all into my character.
Olivia's nervous.
Olivia's nervous, so it's great.
Nervous. Yeah.
It's super great.
Yeah.
Because you make me nervous. That's why. So thanks a lot. But and reviews are the same way. We can't make work trying to guess what people will like, because there's just no way. How many hundreds of people are going to see this play? Yeah. We can't please everybody, and we shouldn't, actually. If you tell the truth strongly, you're probably going to offend a few people. If you don't, you're not really doing your job. So if people are offended today, we apologize, but it does mean that we succeeded, because we took a strong swing at the fences, and that's the most important thing that we can do.
It's been amazing in this rehearsal process too. As we were kind of talking about there's this sort of risque title that has the potential to be a little off-putting. Mm-hmm. And then you get into the work and you get into the story and you sort of unpack the layers of what Laura Eason, the roadmap that she's created, and you realize that this is an extremely human and vulnerable story.
What's actually vulnerable about it is allowing ourselves to do exactly what she says. The line is, how do I make myself hard enough to withstand all the bad, but stay soft enough to still be the kind of writer I want to be? I could substitute the word actor. How do I make myself hard enough to know that some people who come here today are not going to respond to this or be offended by it, or that some critic might write something awful about me? I don't know. But that doesn't mean that I shouldn't get out there and lay myself bare for you. That's my job. And it's a great reminder to say that every night and to know that I literally, as I'm saying that, am doing exactly that. So it's an incredible opportunity, this play, and it really isn't about what people think it's about. It's so much deeper than that, and it's been a really incredible process already.